Hi YouTube, this is Born with a Veil. This is part 2 from a message from your loved ones on the other side. So I shuffled and I asked the deceased loved ones, for everybody that's watching, what message do they want to give you, okay? So the other message that they want to give you, it's not your fault. A lot of you feel that maybe your actions, your parents have passed, or you weren't there enough for your parents, or you weren't home that day. They want you to know it's not your fault. Or you haven't spoke to your parents in a long time. It's not your fault. Maybe you feel guilty by your own actions, okay? But they don't blame you, okay? They don't hold any grudges on the other side. It is not your fault. Please keep that in mind. When it's time for them to go, they can't call up God and say, hey, God, can I have reservations for another day? It don't work that way. He has a date and a time. He has a date for our birth and a date for our death. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. A lot of you feel maybe a loved one was, going through a lot of pain. Some of them didn't. Like, say, your grandmother, like maybe a lot of you found a grandmother, grandfather, somebody found them that they died in their bedroom, in their bed, or on their floor, or at the kitchen table. When a heart attack hits you, it hits you so strong, bam, you're out like that. So a lot of them did not feel the death, or maybe they died on the operating table. They didn't feel anything. They went fast. I send you loving signs through nature. So a lot of them are going to send you butterflies. They're going to send you red cardinals, blue jays, birds, squirrels. I mean, it could be anything. But a lot of times they send you through nature, okay? Maybe some of you, I remember one day when my aunt died, I was sitting at my computer and my uncle and her, he was the blue jay, she was the red jay. They even said that when they were alive. And the funny thing is, I was sitting at my computer many years ago, and this blue jay was dancing on my porch. He was dancing, hopping around, and he was looking dead at me on my computer. And I always said to my aunt, please give me a message and let me know you made it safe. And I'll be damned if that blue jay wasn't sitting there dancing and pecking at my door and looking at me. And when I said, Aunt Helen, is that was you? The bird flew off. So that's how they come to you. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. When you pass over, you could go anywhere you want. It's not like here you got to get in your car and drive to visit somebody. No. They can travel as fast and as far as they want to. They can be anywhere at any time. I am just a thought away. All you got to do is think about them and call their name. Some of you may sit on your bed and look at your parents or your grandparents or your husband or your girlfriend or whoever it may be. Call out their name. They'll be there. Ask them to give you a sign. Deceased loved ones come through the TV. They might shut your TV off and on. It might change channels. A song that you had together might come on while you're driving. Your stove might come on. Lights might flicker. It could be anything. Okay? I am here helping you. They can't help you physically, but they can help you some kind of way. They can send help to your aid. Okay? That means, say if you got in an accident, there have angels that been appeared to people, helping them. When they turn around, it was gone. I've had that happen. I have a new understanding through my videos, through other psychics. You're going to get a better understanding of what's going on with your loved ones, and they have a better understanding of how things are now since they passed over on the other side, because a lot of them maybe never believed that there was another side, that it was all bad, that once you're dead, you're dead. But I have a new understanding of why I passed, where I'm at. I am standing right next to you. Have you ever been sitting somewhere and all of a sudden you felt a cold chill? And it gets colder as they get closer and you're like, oh my God, it's like 85 degrees out there. And I am freezing inside and you don't have any air on. Or it could be cold outside and you're still freezing. Your hairs stand up on your arms or you feel a strange presence. All you have to do is call their name. And that's usually how they come. It's very cold when a deceased loved one comes, okay? Your hair stands up on your arms. Angels also touch you too. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. We have so many choices in life, but they don't want you to hate. They want you to choose love. Everything is love, and that's kind of hard to do once you're human because there's so much crap going on. But if you can remember just to choose love and love, that will kind of help you. That's all they want you to do is choose love. Because on the other side, there is no hate. There's none of that. It's all love. And maybe some of them didn't know that. When we're living here as humans, we don't understand that. We get pissed off, get mad at people, But then when you pass, they don't have that over there. So that's why they're stressing that to you. I am so much better now. Have you ever seen your loved ones suffer so much over here, or they were depressed, or their husband or wife died, or boyfriend or girlfriend died, and they just cannot get over the death, and they cry and cry and cry? But once they pass, they're so much better now because they're over there with that loved one, or they're not sick anymore, and they're letting you know it's so much better. And you're sitting over here crying and worrying about them. Do you know that the loved ones that passed over do not like you to cry? Because every time you cry, they got to come down here and try to stay next to you and try to hover over you and try to show you love and signs. And you're stopping them from doing what they have to do on the other side because you're crying so much. But it takes time. Everybody heals in their own way. The next card is, it was my time to go. It was their time to go. There was nothing that you can do about it. It doesn't matter if you were there, if you came early, you came late, you never got to show up. I'm telling you, it was their time to go. When God says, you're out of here, you're out of here. You can't make reservations, like I said before. It's time to go. I watch over you every day. They're watching over you every single day of your life. They see everything. And people say, well, what does that mean? Believe me, if you're having sex, they can see you. If you're walking around the house just singing and you're naked with nothing on and you're cleaning house, they see you. If you're just sitting down taking a nap, they see you. They see everything that you do. You're like, oh my God, they see me having sex. Oh my God, they see me dancing around ass naked the other day. Yeah, they did. Because they see everything. You may be laughing, but it's true. They do. Do they see me in the bathroom? Yeah. They see everything you do. Nothing you could do about it. I'll pick another one. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. I think everybody feels that way when you lose a loved one and you're so down on yourself and so depressed. Oh my God, I didn't tell them how much I loved them. I feel horrible. And you walk around with this guilt. You can't do that. Do not walk around with guilt. They knew you loved them and you knew they loved you. Okay? Maybe you got caught in traffic. You couldn't be there. Maybe you were on a job. You weren't there when they passed. You cannot hold on to stuff like this. You will be depressed for the rest of your life. Let it go. They loved you and you loved them. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Born with a Veil. God bless. And this is part 2. And yes, these are the messages from your loved one because I prayed over the cards. I asked everybody's loved one to come and deliver a message. And this was just for everybody. And I hope it touched your heart. It touched mine because we all have lost many people or some. Okay? So this is Born with a Veil on YouTube, bornwithaveil@yahoo.com. God bless.